So good morning everyone. In continuation to our reporting about Visayan literature, now let us move on to the literature of Mindanao. So first of all, Mindanao has also various literature and is very rich in culture and tradition. Uh, in the Philippines, Mindanao is known as the land of promise. It is consisted of the major islands of Mindanao mainland. We have Camiguin, Siargao, Samal, Dinagat, Bukas Grande, Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. So the island is consisted of the regions namely BARMM or BARM, we have Caraga, we have Davao, Northern Mindanao, Soxcargen, and Zamboanga Peninsula. So Davao City is said to be the most populous place in Mindanao. Apo in Davao is known as the highest point in the Philippines. So famous local destinations are the Maria Cristina Falls, we have Limon Sudan Falls, we have Tinago Falls, we have Tinoyan Falls, Lake Lanao, Lake Cebu in South Cotabato, we have Agus River, we have Siargao, Dahilayan Forest Park, Rio Grande River, an enchanted river in Surigao del Sur. So famous landmarks are Sunken Cemetery in Samal Island and Sunken Cemetery in Camiguin Island. We have the Grand Mosque of Cotabato. We have the Pitan, in which we all know where Rizal was exiled. And we have Zamboanga City and the Islamic city of Marawi. So Mindanao also is very rich in language because it is very big and also the different regions spoke entirely different language. So we have here we also have Cebuano. It is very observable because we know that the closest to us are the Mindanao because they speak Bisaya. So we have here also Cebuano, and we have the Calagan, we have Giangun, we have Dibabawon, we have Tagabawa, we also have Hiligaynon. So even if they are far away from Iloilo, they also speak Hiligaynon. We have Mansaka, we have Sangirese, we have Obo, and we have Sarangani. And we also have, I think, also the Chipacano of the Zamboanga Peninsula. So now, after knowing the languages, let us now move on to the famous authors. So the first author we have is Antonio Reyes Enriquez. So he is the author of several books of short stories and novels. He was born in Barangay Labuan, Zamboanga City in 1936. He was educated at a local Jesuit school in Zamboanga. So this was the time of the American occupation here in the Philippines. His parents wanted him to study medicine and sent him to a university in Manila. But after several years, he returned to Zamboanga City without a college degree. Enriquez later did various jobs like writing a news and other features for various newspapers and magazines. He also joined a surveying company in Cotabato, where his experience provided him settings and characters for his novel Surveyors of the Linguasan Marsh. Antonio Enriquez won a Writing Fellowship Award which brought him to Silliman University, where he graduated with a liberal degree in creative writing. So, his famous works include Surveyors of the Luwasan Marsh, Subanuns, and Unseen War. Now let's move on to Carlito Carl Gaspar. So he is a prolific writer, respected social anthropologist, theologian, interfaith scholar, missionary, artist, and peace advocate from Davao City. He teaches as a professor at Ateneo de Davao University and serves as the academic dean of St. Alphonsus Theological and Mission Institute. So Gaspar was a political detainee under martial law, which then President Ferdinand Marcos declared on September 21, 1972. He was detained for 22 months. So, Gaspar took up sociology at the Ateneo de Davao and pursued a master's degree in economics at the Asian Social Institute. So his works include The Manobo Dreams, Ugma Pohon Junjun, We have Tuburan sa Handurawan and Siminda o ang baganing gitapahan nga maong si Magulay. So next here we have Joanna Lynn Cruz. So she is an associate professor of literature and creative writing at the University of the Philippines, Mindanao. Her first book, Women Loving, Stories and a Play from De La Salle University and Anvil Publishing, is the first single-author collection of lesbian-themed works published in the Philippines. So in 2015, her stories were published as an e-book entitled Women on Fire. She has received Carlos Palanca Memorial Literary Awards for her writing. Her memoir about starting her life over in Davao City, Abinako, or So I Thought, is forthcoming from the University of the Philippines Press. Next here we have Mihol K. Sadain. So he is an attorney. At the same time, he serves the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos as the commissioner. He was born on December 24, 1955 in San Raimundo, Holosulu. He was a Muslim writer that produced pieces that mainly tackles about the Muslim Federation. So his most remarkable pieces are in in poetry. We have Brown River, White Ocean. It is an anthology of 20th century Philippine literature that is written in English. We also have Kamao, an anthology of protest poetry, and we also have uh, and we also have here the he also written various essays, short essays. We also have an example is the 100 years of Buddhahu, and we also have the concept of human rights in Islam and its relevance to the movement of self-determination by the Muslims in the southern Philippines. So mostly Mihol Kisadain, it is said here that he is an advocate for the Muslims. So he's also trying his best in order to make the people realize of what the Muslims' capability and also what they sought to have to destroy this stigma and also this discrimination against Muslims. And next here we have Christine Ong Muslim. So she is an author, translator, and anthologist. So her books include The Drone Outside. We have Black Arcadia. We have Mediations of a Beast, Butterfly Dream, Age of Blight, and Lifeboat. So widely anthologized, Muslims' short stories were published in conjunctions, Days Digital, and World Literature Today and translated into Bulgarian, French, German, Japanese, Polish, and Serbian. So Muslim is also the translator of many bilingual editions, including Marlon Hakla's Melismas and There Are Angels Walking in the Fields, as well as Misandel Vertusius Arguelles Hollow. We have Pisoa, we have 12 Clay Birds, Selected Poems of the Philippines, and also 3 books. So Mindanao is very rich indeed in tradition, culture, as well as literature. They also have world famous authors included in them. So that is all for the overview of Mindanao literature as well as its famous authors. Thank you so much for listening.